Buyers, after 2 years of getting beat down in this unrelenting market, now is your time to shine. But there is one factor that is more important than anything else in finding your home. That's value. So why should value be the most important factor for buyers? Well, we have to be real about the situation. Rates have almost doubled, right? So the cost of getting into that home is much more expensive. So it places an emphasis on getting in and getting the right property and finding that value to maximize your dollar. Also, quite honestly, prices are not coming down because we have such low inventory and we have so many people moving here. Also, buyers are strategic. They understand this marketplace more than most because they've been living in it the last couple years. And so they're going to be looking for value in neighborhoods that maybe are not the top tier prime neighborhoods, but the ones that are right past it that are going to offer them that kind of value. Buyers are not dumb. They are being very strategic about where they move next because when they go to sell, they want to make sure there is a maximum value on that property. And as far as value goes, buyers have more leverage than they have over the past 3 years, meaning that now you can get concessions on home inspections, right? You're not having to waive these things, right? You also are having sellers that must work with you in order to get you closed, much like it used to be in 2019. So ultimately, you're going to get a lot of value jumping into this process because it's not just this hyper seller's market. Sellers have to compete to get you under contract. As we continue to get busier and denser, we all have seen the traffic levels increase every single day here in Charlotte. It becomes a huge value add to be close to transit, primarily the light rail system here. Today we're in Noda, and Noda was always a nice neighborhood, but it has been growing leaps and bounds since the light rail took root here. And we see that around the Optimus Hall area and with Villa Heights. And so when you're talking about a value add, a very quick one is being close to transit. Convenience and location is everything in real estate. Being close to coffee shops, ice cream, bars, nightlife, restaurants. These are the types of things that create massive value and allow for your property to go up. But here's the thing, not everybody can live in the heart of Noda. Not everybody can live in the heart of Plaza where the prices have exploded. So this is my key to you. Be close to those areas and have reasonable proximity to great amenities, great transport, light rail, etc. And you will see so much value in those neighborhoods as the #1 neighborhoods continue to rise. For all my buyers out there, how do we measure value? There's 5 things you want to keep in mind. 1 is going to be location. 2 is going to be convenience. 3 is going to be amenities. 4 is going to be transit. And 5 is going to be those upgrades that you add to that property. For all my sellers out there, what happens if your home does not have substantial value and how do you change that? Well, one thing, we have to be priced correctly in this marketplace. Sellers, we had a good run, 2 years, you can name whatever price you wanted to, but we have to be priced correctly. Number 2, those upgrades that you've been putting off, go ahead and get those done. You have to compete now more than ever to get the buyers to come out, view, and make an offer on your property. Number 3, which is most important to me, is being flexible. You have to be able to compete with buyers for their business. So if you have to give credit or offer up a buy down or an interest rate, be willing and be flexible to make this happen. Unfortunately, the days of just making up numbers and putting whatever price out there and having buyers just eat it up, those days are over. And so you have to know your numbers, have the right agent, and be priced accordingly because you will get penalized and you will accrue days on the market when your pricing is not spot on. Also, the days of homes just selling in 1 day or 2 days with multiple offers are over. Multiple offers is becoming much more of a function of special properties that are very niche, and just strike the market perfectly. Ultimately, sellers are seeing more days on market even for homes that look good and are priced correctly. The days of a home selling in 12 hours is for the most part over with. If you are a buyer or seller that wants to learn more about creating value and finding it in the Charlotte market, please feel free to reach out. We're here to help.